Hey, this is Masters of Debate. Anybody care to chime in?
Hey, we're so pleased to be here.
You are?
Yeah. I would like to inaugurate a new era.
Yeah.
Which I am in charge.
Yeah.
I'm on top.
So if you listen to last week's episode, actually, I don't even feel qualified to explain this at this point.
Being the narcissist I am, I cannot tell you what it meant to see an ep slide into my on my little phone that says you have a new ep available, and it was all about me.
Yeah, we honored you.
So yeah.
We coated you with a glisten of honor.
Oh, I was gilded.
Anna was coated in and lathered in honor.
In a broth of glory.
Yes.
It's like we dumped a hot soup, I would say, on
a stone soup.
Stop referencing stone soup. Every episode,
but
you find a way.
Just trying to get in there.
So here's what happened. Here's how we broke it down. Last week, Anna was out of town.
I was so
out of town?
So beyond the town. I was so far out of town.
You were in the town.
She was in the big town, Apple.
I was in the Big Apple.
The biggest apple there is. And she saw an episode pop up. It's all about Anna. And at the end of the episode, we decided not only do we keep her around from the performance review, we promoted to my position.
Yeah,
now
so
I'm sort of
you can be quiet now.
Yeah, you're like a janitor.
Can you refill my wine?
You don't need that. I mean, but you can have it.
He's a janitor that gives you wisdom.
It's
when
so
you
great
need it.
to see that I'm apparently on a chopping block and not be nervous at all.
Your name is on the marquee, and I'm like...
You're putting my name on the marquee.
Yeah.
You're the guy in the, like, jumpsuit. You're in prison.
You're a jumpsuit prison marquee. That's one of those prison tasks they give you is to decorate
change the marquee.
Nobody wants to get up there.
That's a really desirable job.
I would love to see that I accidentally misspelled a word and have to go fix it. Like, oh no, I gotta get back up that ladder.
You go out to see Hamilton, it says just Hamilton.
Okay, I'm not gonna lie to you. If I was put in jail, I would literally escape so fast. I would escape.
I don't believe
jail.
that in a moment.
I would escape prison.
You'd be murdered before you could escape.
I believe it only because you would love prison.
Here's what I would do.
To kind of like sleep in. We've talked about this.
I would not love.
You would be a good fit for prison.
Yeah, we've talked. This has been a content of conversation.
You hang out with the boys all day.
Yeah, we talked about how prison would be cool.
We'd be chilling with the boys.
That's why I love Trailer Park Boys. It's because they go to jail every year.
Yeah, they are.
Like camp.
It's pretty funny. Recurring theme. And speaking of recurring themes, we have a brand new theme.
Oh, it is good.
So this week we have our very first guest.
Guest star.
Guest. And it's
make a sound, guest.
Hello.
Oh
my gosh.
The guest speaks English.
Yes.
Wow.
A fourth voice, which thankfully is distinguishable.
Yeah, well, actually, that's not clear yet.
I guess we won't know. I thought me and this person sound a lot alike.
Yeah, actually, when I'm in not a new group, when I'm in a group, I gravitate my voice toward the strongest, best person
most
in that group.
Domineering.
And so I often adopt Anna's voice within about 30
Okay.
Yes,
she starts definitely.
She starts saying, "I will take my Caillou down to the borax."
The Caillou down to the bar. I love that.
Yeah.
So you all know Anna over
Hi.
here. You know Ian, me.
Hi.
You know me, Nick Boy.
Hi.
But we have a fourth and a guest, and his name is Matt, and he's in from
Bellingham, Washington. Hi.
Wow,
I'm in from
Matt.
Hyde, Washington.
Matt, can you tell everybody why you're here, how you know us?
Yes. I know Nick from college and a little bit Anna from college.
Just a little bit. Just a little.
I knew about 1/4 of her. And then we were all on an improv team, not all at the same time together, but on the same improv team over the years.
Bug Pit.
Yeah.
Yes.
You knew
Oh,
Ian
yes,
from, you knew Ian
two
from
improv
college,
teams.
too.
We were on two
we have
improv teams
performed
together.
together.
We didn't overlap quite on informal.
Right.
Yeah.
So Matt and I didn't know each other in college, but now we know each other so super well.
Yeah.
And you go back to our old alma mater to hang out.
By the way, your dry cleaning is done.
Oh, thank you
Yeah.
very much,
You got it.
sir.
They're intimate.
Here's my impression of Matt. Do you guys want to get pizza?
There you go. That's Matt, I know.
And here's me. Yeah. I do love pizza. And I want everybody here. I do love it. And if you ever say I don't, please get off my property.
I ate a lot of pizza last night.
Okay. So, I'm just going to say Matt's roles.
Yeah.
Today, Matt is not only our intern, he's our resident expert, and he's our participant. We'll get into what a resident expert looks like, but for now, we're going to jump into our first segment.
Well-timed query.
We got to actually Can you say it for once in your life?
I can. Now that I know about
Say
it.
well-timed query.
Well-timed query.
Let's rock.
Beep, beep, boop, bop.
Oh, it's that. Okay,
Yeah, you didn't say that part, and that's okay.
Yeah, sure.
I
Because
didn't
that's
either.
typically it's singled out. Either me or Nick, and this is Ian.
I don't beep.
People say that Nick and I's voice sound a lot alike.
Oh, interesting.
Do you think that?
No, not at all.
Okay.
If you listen on the podcast, you might have a different opinion.
Oh,
so,
sure.
so therefore you wouldn't.
Yeah,
know.
I wouldn't know
wouldn't
them.
You wouldn't
You
know.
wouldn't
You would have absolutely no clue.
Okay, if this is your first episode, for whatever reason, this segment goes a little something like this. We are going to ask a question, and the other people on the podcast need to answer the question.
Okay, I'll try.
And before moving on to the next person's question, we have to accept an answer. This question may have been lingering and troubling us for years on end.
It's one of those things that keeps you up at night and gives you a little indigestion.
Yeah, it gives you acid reflux. You got to get up, chug milk, take a Tums.
Yeah.
Take a Tums.
So does anybody have a well-timed query?
I got a query.
Oh, Nick. Do you really?
Yeah, I got a big Q. Big old Q.
Here.
Just
Let
get
us
out.
hear it for
I'm
once.
gonna let her rip. I was at a family event recently, and
Your
if you've
family,
ever-
or were you crashing?
Someone
no,
else's family.
other assorted families.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So it could be any event because
you're
that's-
just
everybody's
one
a part of
person.
someone's family.
Everyone's a
Have you
part
ever
of
crashed a family event?
Were you just wandering through someone else's picnic?
Yeah. Hey guys, you don't mind if I sit?
You look nice. You look like a nice family.
I don't get a lot of warmth where I come from, and this looks like
Looking
something
for
I.
some paternal love.
Is that bratwurst need a home?
Yeah. No. Ew.
No, I didn't mean it.
I don't
Like
think.
off
I
the
don't,
grill, Nick. God.
Oh, stop.
Picnic.
Not like in your butt.
No.
no, Nick.
No, not at all.
Nick.
It sounds like a bad Tinder pickup line or something.
Nick.
Yeah. Anyway, my query has to do with a non-bratwurst-centric family event
Okay.
in which there's one of those big inflatable moon bounces.
Okay.
You know what a moon bounce is?
Yeah.
Maybe
Yeah.
they're colloquially different. What are they called in Alabama?
We don't get that kind of stuff over
Oh,
there.
that's
They don't.
true.
Well, they
Too
believe in
hot.
a flat Earth, so the
Yeah.
moon would
the moon would not
model.
be a part of it. Exactly.
Yeah.
I think I just called them bouncy houses.
Okay, so
House.
Matt, I just want to be clear. You know what a moon bounce
I
is.
do now.
Yeah.
Okay, good.
Yeah.
I just want to make sure that you're perfectly clear.
I am perfectly
And we're
clear.
imagining the same thing.
Okay, Nick, I got this brought moon bounce in my head. Go ahead.
Moon bounce made of brats. If you've encountered a moon bounce before, it's a pretty thick material, like
Yeah.
a very thick vinyl,
Like a thick bounce.
With like a mesh. Yeah, it's a thick bounce material.
Thick. Two
And they inflate
Cs.
it. And
Kinda like me.
For some reason, one of the rules before you go on one of those bad boys is you pop your kicks off. Right, like you're entering into an Asian household.
Oh yeah.
And I never quite understood. I always thought that these seem really durable to me. Like, unless there's like an arbitrary thumbtack or something sticking out of my foot. Even still, the whole thing is filled with holes. It's a
Yeah.
bunch of like pretty like it's like they're stitched together,
Yeah.
but like the whole point is you're constantly running
Yeah.
air through it.
Yeah.
I don't understand why you got to take your shoes off.
I do actually. This is crazy that you're talking about moon bounces because
Yeah.
and we'll get to my questions also about moon bounces somehow.
Wow.
But hear me out, and I think I do know the answer because I've been Wikipediaing this all week.
Okay. Because you've been thinking about moon bouncing.
I've been thinking about it.
Or bouncy houses, Matt,
actually-
if you were
Bouncy
lost.
houses.
I have
No,
an
I-
answer
I
too,
am
but
familiar.
let's see what you can come up with.
Okay, yeah. So this is not something I came up with as if it's like
Okay.
some arbitrary fact. So plastid-dipped vinyl is the material that moon bounces are made of. It's plastid-dipped vinyl. It's
Can you
like a
say that slowly?
plastid-dipped. So plasti-dipped.
What's
Okay.
plasty?
So plasti is like a thicker. Like, have you ever seen like a Have you ever gone to a baseball game?
Yeah, I've been to a baseball game.
Okay, so think about the material that is. Think about plasti-dipped materials.
Okay, I got it. Yeah, keep
So-
going.
It's vinyl that has been plasti-dipped. And it's actually magnetically repellent to the rubber soles of most. Okay, so I have to back up. Let me finish.
Yeah.
I have to back up a little further.
Yeah.
Then the moon bounce was invented in
I am so excited to hear more.
1989 when Airwalks first hit the mainstream of
agree.
shoe wear.
We all know that.
So Airwalks have like a special. It's like a patented rubber sole.
It's like a maglev type situation.
Exactly.
Yeah.
It's maglev, and it's magnetically repellent to plasti-dipped vinyl.
Yeah.
Wow.
And so they would literally be sending people to the moon.
To the moon.
So and which is dangerous for children.
Yeah.
That's
So-
why it's called a moon bounce.
And so we don't know if that patented material was ever licensed out to other manufacturers.
Yeah.
But
And you're letting a bunch of greasy kids run these kind of things.
they're
You have to set the
so
rules.
greasy. Yeah,
you have
greasy
to set the
kids run
rules real high.
yeah, greasy kids run them. They run
Yeah,
them.
yeah. They are just
Do you
run.
accept that answer?
Oh, I want to hear other answers.
Okay,
I
this
have
is like Shark
an
Tank.
answer.
Yeah.
I do too.
It's that, like, I don't know. This is not my statistic, but it is just a statistic that, like, 90% of the population wears stilettos.
Oh yeah.
So it just kind of became like, okay, like, your general sneak is fine,
Yeah,
but, like,
yeah.
Like in Los
90% of people who do moon bounces are wearing, like, stilettos, or weirdly, the other, like, 9%
Yeah.
is wearing, like, those track shoes,
Yeah.
cleats.
I'm typically
sure.
wearing like a wedge. I'm that 1% though, but I'm wearing a wedge,
That 1% is...
like a wedge heel.
It's
You'd
so
be fine.
It's so non like mathematically like important.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You just,
sure.
you're not even
I'm
included
like
in the
such
data
a-
set.
99% of the
Such a
population
unique
is wearing stilettos,
stilettos.
or,
Wow.
like, track cleats.
That's true.
I guess what I want people to know is that I'm a unique creature in
Well,
that way.
you're the 1 percentile, so
So
you can go to hell.
yeah, frankly, I'm hated, but I'm making it.
This is actually why I think that you have to take your shoes off.
What you think?
You think, or it just is?
Is this?
Oh, this. Well, it's
We don't. There are no
observation-
opinions.
Okay,
here.
observationally, this is what
Okay.
is true.
Yeah.
That the mere act of taking off your shoes before going into a bouncy house, it
Yeah.
like separates the wheat from the chaff. Like, do you really want to go into this bouncy house? If you do, you'll take the time it takes to take your shoes
Yeah.
off.
And
If you
put them
don't,
on.
get out.
You're lazy. You're
'Cause
lazy.
There's a
and it's not-
line.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Yep.
You're not
So it's
committed.
really just to make like fewer. it's
why
like
I've
the
never
lower
been in a bouncy
demand.
house.
Occam's razor, the simplest explanation is the right one.
Yeah, so
you guys
mine.
have heard that.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go with Matt's on that one. That makes
Honestly,
sense.
that is
I like to believe that the people
so
entering into a bounce house, they want that.
Yeah, I love that.
Yeah, if you're haphazardly stepping into that, you're gonna get bounced around like a little old egg.
Wow.
You gotta
look,
be-
for your first segment. You're really kicking ass. and
Okay.
telling me.
All right.
Thank you.
Well,
Strong.
as
Okay.
the boss, I can't
Thank
be
you,
kicked
guys.
off. So
Yeah.
Strong start.
Yeah.
Okay.
We're not gonna kick you ever because you're the boss.
thanks.
Not even physically.
I would never physically kick you anymore. So,
I have a WTQ. Or are you ready to?
well, mine is also about moon bounces. Somehow.
Which is
Oh.
crazy.
It's
Keep
just
going.
crazy that would actually once forever happen and forever it
Yeah.
will. We'll be able to look back and say no one can take that from us. Two moon bounce questions.
That is
Why
right.
can not more than one No, sorry. Every moon bounce I've ever been to, the rule has been no more than 3 at a time.
Oh, that's crazy because
They, like, put a
why?
timer.
that Moonbouse, they were like, hey, you guys can't bring your 8 friends on here.
Yeah.
Take your shoes off and only 3 of you.
Yeah. So the shoes thing, I'm
And
glad I
then
know.
it's so awkward because it's a group of 3, a group of 3, then a group of 2. It's like you and someone else just.
I travel in
Yeah.
quads, so I
Yeah.
travel with 3 others. So
Yeah,
that's
because when
4.
me, you, Trent, and Craig went to the Moonbound,
Me, you, Trent,
that
Craig,
might be why we're both thinking about it.
Yeah, we were there on Wednesday through Saturday at Moonbounce Hut
Yeah.
with Trent and Craig.
Yeah. That was really
Thanks for
nice.
the
time.
invite.
It was really funny.
Sometimes there's boy weekends, and that was one of them, Anna.
That's
Listen,
awesome.
I'm thinking, I'm getting like giggly thinking
Yeah.
about how much fun we had.
Okay, so why only 3 at a time?
Do you remember when he was just like, take the soda and put it in the hole?
I was thinking about the time that he chugged a tab.
Yeah, a whole tab cola.
From the stories I hear about Craig, that makes a lot of sense.
Yeah,
Trent
you guys
too.
you guys would love him.
You guys
but
would like
He's
Craig.
kind of a he's a sheltie. He's a
Oh yeah.
Wait, why can't dogs do moon bounces?
well, is that your question?
Can dogs take their shoes
They
off?
count for 2 people.
Because they can't take their shoes off.
Without an owner's help.
Well, sounds like a popsicle joke.
But a way better. We should write popsicle jokes for a living.
Oh, man.
Does anybody want to answer my question?
Yeah,
Okay.
Anna's about to.
Because you know, like, it's just the natural order that things come in 3s. Like poison ivy leaves. There's like 3 little branches.
Yeah.
Like
It's the right number.
the natural number.
Okay, that's a bad answer. Matt?
Like dogs have 3 legs.
Okay, you're wrong on all accounts.
Actually, this is because every moon bounce. Obviously, you guys know, like the very first time that anyone played in a moon bounce, a child died,
Yeah.
and so all moon bounces have a ghost in them. And so, the idea is any more than 3 kids. Like, what happens if the ghost attacks?
that ghost would take over that 4th kid.
Yeah.
And so the 3, it's just it's kind of a superstition thing of like, if the ghost is going to attack, we only lose 3 kids, no more.
Wow, Matt.
Okay.
Yep.
Wow.
That's
Thank
a strong
you.
answer.
Yeah.
Nick,
Also, like ghost, like
like,
Yeah, it's scary.
are you scared?
No.
You're not.
I'm scared.
I
Guys,
eat an onion every
I'm a
day.
little scared.
Oh, I want everybody listening to know Matt is very scared. He's shaking and sweating and crying and
You guys
vomiting.
smell my pee?
Ian, have you?
I haven't heard.
I still have an answer.
But you don't have to answer if you don't have one.
No, I have one. I just think that with 3, it's